Most men believe that creating a deep connection is about saying the perfect words, planning expensive dates, or making big romantic gestures. While those things can be meaningful, they are rarely what people remember most. Lasting relationships are usually built through the small, consistent moments that make someone feel appreciated, respected, and emotionally safe. These quiet acts of kindness often leave a far greater impression than anything flashy ever could. The strongest connections begin long before any grand romantic moment. They begin with the way you listen, the way you pay attention, and the way you make another person feel valued in your everyday interactions. Many people spend so much time trying to impress their partner that they forget the importance of simply being present. Real connection doesn't come from pretending to be perfect. It comes from showing genuine interest, offering your full attention, and making the other person feel heard. When someone feels understood instead of judged, trust begins to grow naturally. That trust becomes a foundation of every healthy and lasting relationship. One of the most powerful things you can do is learn to notice the little details. Remember the stories they tell you. Ask about something important to happen during their day. Or recognize when they're feeling stressed without waiting for them to explain everything. These simple actions show that you truly care. People naturally feel closer to those who make them feel seen rather than overlooked. Patience is another quality that is often underestimated. In today's fast-moving world, many people expect relationships to develop instantly, but meaningful emotional bonds take time. They grow through shared experiences, honest conversations, and consistent kindness. Instead of rushing to create a perfect relationship, focus on creating a comfortable space where both people can be themselves without fear of criticism or pressure. Communication also plays a major role in emotional closeness. It's not only about speaking well, but also about listening with genuine curiosity. Sometimes the most meaningful conversations happen when one person simply feels comfortable enough to share their thoughts without interruption. Asking thoughtful questions, listening carefully, and responding with empathy creates an environment where both people feel respected and understood. Small gestures often communicate more than long speeches. Holding the door open, remembering a favorite drink, offering encouragement during a difficult week, or sending a thoughtful message just to check in can have a lasting emotional impact. These moments may seem ordinary, but together they build a relationship based on care and consistency. People rarely forget how someone made them feel during life's ordinary moments. Respect is another essential part of every strong relationship. Respect means honoring personal boundaries, appreciating differences, and allowing each person to grow as an individual. Healthy relationships are never about control. Instead, they thrive when both people feel accepted for who they are. When respect becomes a foundation, trust naturally follows, and emotional closeness becomes much easier to build. Kindness should never be underestimated either. A sincere compliment, a word of encouragement, or simply expressing gratitude can completely change someone's day. Everyone wants to feel appreciated, and genuine appreciation strengthens relationships over time. The key is to be authentic. Compliments carry far more meaning when they focus on someone's character, effort, or unique qualities rather than only their appearance. Emotional safety is something many people overlook, yet may be one of the most valuable gifts you can offer another person. Emotional safety means creating a space where someone feels comfortable expressing their thoughts, feelings, hopes, and even their fears without worrying about being mocked or dismissed. When people know they can be themselves around you, the relationship naturally becomes stronger and more meaningful. It's also important to understand that every person experiences care differently. Some appreciate thoughtful conversations. Others value quality time, while some notice acts of kindness more than words. Paying attention to what makes the other person feel appreciated shows emotional maturity. Rather than assuming everyone values the same things, learn what truly matters to the person in front of you. Trust is built through consistency, not perfection. Nobody expects a perfect partner because perfection doesn't exist. What matters is showing up consistently, keeping your promises whenever possible, admitting mistakes honestly, and treating each other with fairness and compassion. Over time, these habits create a relationship that feels dependable and secure. Perhaps the greatest secret to building lasting relationships is simply making people feel important. Put away distractions when you're together. Maintain eye contact during conversations. Celebrate their achievements. Support them during difficult moments and let them know they matter. These simple actions communicate care far more effectively than expensive gifts or dramatic gestures ever could. In the end, meaningful relationships aren't built through tricks or complicated techniques. They are created through patience, respect, honesty, kindness, and genuine attention. When you focus on making someone feel valued instead of trying to impress them, you build something much deeper than attraction. You create trust, emotional closeness, and memories that continue to grow stronger over time. The smallest gestures often leave the biggest impact, and those everyday moments are what truly make a relationship unforgettable.